Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT. Oh, where's she going? She's on a move. Oh, Sadie ate a brownie. She's just been a little concerned all day. I should rephrase that. Sadie ate a quarter of a brownie. Realistically, you know, she should be fine. Just need to keep an eye on her. Incoming diarrhea. No, her thing is she'll get really bad farts. At least she's not a small dog. She is a small dog. She's like 22 pounds. My friend's dog ate a whole tray of brownies. This is, I am surprised. She ate a quarter of a brownie and stopped. She was like, not for me. Don't like it. I hope she's alright. I'm sure she'll be fine, though. Inversely, earlier this week, I left a thing of instant ramen on my desk. Sadie crawled up to the bed and used it as leverage to pull it off the desk, opened the ramen, and ate all the dry ramen. She ate an entire cup of just dry, uncooked ramen. And she kept eating it. She was like, "Ooh, this is good. Ooh, I like this." She is a hungry pup. MBT, is there going to be a junior journey today? In fact, there will. I did get the final piece of the puzzle. By that, I mean Danny sent me his fucking video. Ramen is dog food confirmed. True. So it was him? Yes.
That was wrong.
The Calamity Carl, thank you for the sub. This is huge, a new part of the saga. All right, let's check it out. I have a broken mod that makes my pets have human traits, and one of my kittens spawned with the homophobic trait. Wow, this kitten is not too fond of the gays. I'm a 6th grade math teacher, and yesterday I used a booster box to teach kids about ratios and percentages. Oh, that's fun. Did you pull anything good? the top comment. The cat better learn to deal because her new owner is very gay. We pulled a Beyond the Pendulum in a legal night. You pulled the what? How did you... What booster box did you open? Difo? Wait.
That was wrong.
Is a legal night in Difo? Oh, no. Wait, holy fuck. I thought we had more time. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is a disaster.
That was wrong.
This is a huge problem. Videos, thank you for the 7. Oh, wow. It's fine. You literally can't play it. It's illegal. Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, I would be a fucking idiot if I was not playing an adventure deck right now, I feel like. Wow. It does... Whoa, it does so much. It does so much. Oh, God. Whew. Whew. Sorry, I have to. Ooh. I have to get all the gunk out of my trunk. So yesterday, we started playing a little of the Fusion Festival, and we're gonna play a little more of it. I was having fun, so you know. But I also do want to watch this MCOL 40 video. So let's do that.
Yu-Gi-Oh community's been raving about this scam, and this is probably the wildest scam of 2022, and it's not even particularly
Papa Dragon,
big,
I think, is the 22. I guess I'm gonna need to pick up a case of Difo for Hartford. No, just buy a legal night.
Around it.
MCOL 40.
Omega 30% of you guys have not smashed the living crap out of that.
Okay, so like, I have similar numbers to this. I would never say this. Only 35% of them, you know, it's like, dog, that's really good. 35%? Damn, that's crazy.
Subscribe button, smash it so we can get to 106,000. Now, for those of you that are like
106,000,
well, the Facebook Marketplace typically is a generalized engagement where you see the community partaking in buying, selling, trading, all aspects like that across all the Facebook groups. So we're going to just establish a little bit of background there. There's a lot of people that do a lot of collection buying through there. And we got a case here where a person goes, hey, I want to buy your stuff, exchange pictures. Buyer sends goods and services to the person, over $1,000, by the way, for the collection that they're supposed to receive. Which, you know what, you wash your hands, that's a good generalized business transaction. They ship it out, they get in the product, you call it a day. Well, in this case, not only did we receive a binder full of commons, we received a letter that they basically admit to scamming us. And I'll read you this letter here in a second.
First and foremost, oh, good, okay.
But I think it's wild to me that you admitted to mail fraud on top of everything else. And here's the letter. First and foremost, I want to apologize for sending you this folder. It's very interesting that they included that, because most people, typically if they're scamming, would ghost you, but all right. It is not what you paid for, and yes, it is wrong. But...
So I'm not a lawyer, but if you're committing a crime, please do not include a letter that says, yes, I am committing the crime. However,
you see, I was in a sticky situation. You have $20K to spend on cards. Me? Question mark. Well, I was close to losing my place, and I'm sure your life is really good. That's a piss poor excuse, honestly.
This is amazing. This person's like, yeah, I'm doing some epic redistribution.
Because one person has $20,000 in equity to buy cards. That could be all of their money. All right? It's not your... You have no right to literally go, oh, you have 20K? Huh, I'm just going to steal some of this from you. I'm sure your life is really good. I needed money to keep a roof over my son's head, and I know it's not your problem. You see, I'm in a point where I cannot work right now. All right, I had to do what I had to do, and I know you are going to post this on the Yu-Gi-Oh pages, and that's fine. Trust me, if I was a scammer, I would have sent you blank pieces of paper in the mail. But nope, I still sent cards.
That's amazing.
No, a lot of scammers don't send anything. Cards don't matter right now, though, considering it is a money issue. All right, so this is actually interesting. So it said, cards don't matter right now, though considering this is now a money issue. Hold on. How cards are worth money, all right? You can't tell me that this ghost rare here is not worth money. That's a hilarious discrepancy there. Don't stress out too much. You will get your money back. Maybe not in a few days or weeks, but August you will. Maybe a month sooner. I hope you understand. You seem like a really great guy. Again, I'm sorry that this had to happen. Most people would never do what I am doing right now. They will just ghost you. Side note, I always keep my word. Now,
this is the best thing I've ever seen. What an amazing...
You're going to have one side of the boot camp over here. It's going to be, well, you know, he did what he had to do.
What did he have to do? Just rob a bank, dog.
for him and his child to survive. But my question to you then becomes, why are you admitting to a federal, like a crime?
Yes! Okay. You've decided you need to commit a crime. Don't say you're committing a crime!
Of some point here with a note that literally gives all of the guiltiness on you. Because, like, in certain situations, you just painted your entire case, all right? It doesn't matter if you give back the money. You literally scammed somebody, all right? Like, you still committed to the act of doing something malicious.
Absolute giga chat.
I think that's the funniest thing about all of this is, it's like, you got 20K? Sure. You won't mind if I steal 1,000 of that from you. You'll get it back, interest-free, of course. You know? And then we also assume out here that, you know, I think the thing that's most interesting is, where the hell are the Yu-Gi-Oh cards we were supposed to receive? You know, if we'd actually just sent those cards, you know, we wouldn't have had this issue. You know, unless those weren't actually his photos, which means that he stole pictures from another person with the full intent of going about this. I think that it's
This is amazing. This is the coolest scam ever.
just hilarious because they're like, yeah, don't stress out too much, man. It's okay. You know, you got scammed by one of the best. Now, for a full
You got scammed by a true Sigma male.
update here on the situation, yes, there is a PayPal claim that is being opened. Yes, it was sent via goods and services. That's one of the big things that we always talk about in the community is PayPal goods and services basically is your protection. All right. In the case of literally getting a letter sent saying, oh, yeah, I scammed you, that person's bank account's going to be negative $1,060, which is going to hurt them even further.
What do you
all
think?
right?
What do
your
you think
reputation
was going to
with PayPal
happen?
just got tarnished. Like, doing something this malicious, granted the situation.
What do you think's going to happen? Not only did you scam, you put it on. You put it on the letter.
I'm not going to justify it by any stretch of the imagination, but the letter of guilty acceptance, I think, is the thing that pushes this so far over the top into the realm of hilarity. And that's what I've been seeing, like, most people that are posting this letter. It's just extreme disappointment in the individual, and the audacity that they actually included this in the package of the binder of comments that was not what was agreed upon for all of this. So
Just amazing. Just so good. Incredible. I love admitting to crime. I love doing crime and then admitting to it in a letter.
is this the wildest scam of 2022 so far? I think so. I think it's strictly because we included the letter that just says, you rich, it's okay. I'm going to scam you. I'll give you back your money in August. All right? No problem, man. Thanks for the interest-free loan for 3 months. Like, you got to understand that that's not right. And to take advantage of the community like this is so stupidly arrogant. Like, it is so stupid. All right? I don't know, man. I don't have anything else to say about this. I just think this is the stupidest thing that we've seen come up. And, you know, you guys love stories like this. So, guys, don't stress out. It's okay.
I
The guy
agree.
will get his money back.
I
right?
agree.
I through PayPal, yeah. I think, like I said, the best thing about all of this is not only do you, like, not understand the implications of including this, but a written hand letter of guilt is absolutely hilarious at the end of the day. The things you learn. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. Stay as numb as I'm Ross content. I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patron.
All right, so this is amazing. First off, this is so fucking funny. I don't know if you're getting actually mad about this. If you need to reevaluate your priorities, this is the funniest thing. It is. I mean, listen. Above everything else, it's hilarious. The concept of someone being like, "Yeah, I scammed him, but unlike the other people, I'll admit it in a letter." It's just incredible. Okay, so let's do some current events. First up, we have from @Fatherly HQ. Hold on to your hats, folks. Student loans are about to get a lot more expensive. The Federal Reserve announced raised interest rates starting July 1st on consumer loans to combat inflation, including federal subsidized and unsubsidized student loans. And let me just tell you, I'm really going to be paying these back. Now, I'll tell you, I will really, I mean truly be paying them back. I'll let you, I'm so excited to resume payments on it. I'm really going to pay these back, folks. It's going to happen. Oh my god. I mean, that whatever. Yeah, the interest rate is what, like 200% now. The interest rate compounds, 9,000,000% daily. Who cares? It's not real. It's just not real. I'm sorry. Oh my god. What are they going to do? Excuse me. You owe $1 more billion, okay? And anyway, these are on new loans, so get fucked, idiots. I already took mine out. No, you don't understand. The economy isn't collapsing. We actually have $1 more billion in the bank account of Joseph. He just has to pay it, but he's good for it. He sent this letter that said he would pay it back. Aren't student loans still on hold till August? Yeah, and that's what's going to happen is right before the midterms, the Democrats are going to let the student loans expire. It's the greatest political decision of all time. It's so smart. They'll definitely do it. Let's see what else we got. Tough choice, pick one. Ooh, this is a tough choice. It's going to sound bad, but you can't go wrong with tomato soup. It's got to be tomato. I do like lobster bisque, though. Those are the two I'm eyeing. Clam chowder is in there, is top tier. Broccoli cheddar's top tier. Matzo ball's top tier. Tortilla's top tier. In fact, most of these are really good. I am not a big fan of minestrone. Tomato soup is hard to get wrong. Exactly. The worst tomato soup you've ever had is not that much different, Well, no, it's actually much different than the best tomato soup you've had, but it's fine. The problem with lobster bisque is that sometimes it doesn't have lobster in it. That's fine. It's okay. Completely fine with me. Pronounce the two E's differently. Keep it up. Oh, yeah, that never happens in English Siberian. Let me just type it up. How do you pronounce minestrone? Is it minestrone or minestrone? Let's find out.
Minestrone.
Oh, minestrone. That's so strange that I was right and you were wrong. That's incredible. All right, what else do we have? Amber Heard. Sheehan. Oh, no, he's back. Okay, I don't know what that is. Jordan Peterson. Yo, man, tough day to be Jordan Peterson. And by that, I mean pretty much every day is a tough day to be Jordan Peterson. All right, so here's what happened. I recently stopped accessing Twitter for 3 weeks as a social experiment. It was a prank. I had some of my staff post video links. It was a genuine relief. I started to read and write more. I started using it again a few days ago, and I would say my life got worse again almost instantly. Okay, so he gets off Twitter, he logs off, he touches grass, immediately notices his life improves. His, intelligence increases. He's reading again. He's writing again. He jumps back on for a minute, and his life is terrible once more, and then after tweeting this, he stayed on Twitter all night and retweeted like 100 things. It's just incredible. Twitter is so bad, it really rots your brain. Anyway, let me just spend all fucking day on Twitter. Oh, my God. Another groomer book, this one for teens, telling them to play with their buttholes. Oh, I just can't take this seriously. Jesus Christ. This guy is just, I took 10 minutes offline and my life improved, but then I remembered that being terminally online is kind of my brand. Oh my God. Yeah, Professor Peterson, I actually have a, Professor Peterson, I have a really important tip for the groomer hotline. I was playing a violent video game. It was called Elden Ring. And as I was walking through the streets of the Elden Ring, I saw a message left by an errand groomer that told me to try finger butthole. And I immediately reported it to my local bureau, and they are investigating, sir. Edmund, what are you doing there? Edmund's a problematic fave. We all just got to come to terms with it. That was me, says Jack. True. Oh, Peterson. But the reason he was trending is because yesterday let me see if I can find it. Danny, do you have the original post? The reason he was trending is because he quote tweeted this Sports Illustrated cover, and he said, actually, this woman is a fugly. And then everyone said, shut up, bitch. And then he said, I don't understand. I get on here and everyone is just so mean. I don't understand. It's amazing. He logs on and he's like, this bitch fat. And then everyone goes, dog, that you are being very mean. He goes, I don't understand what's going on. Everyone here is so intolerant of my viewpoint. I love him, man. He is truly one of the biggest weirdos in the history of time. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, dude, did my 4-year-old son say something crazy again? My 4-year-old son just FaceTimed me to ask what I'm doing to help the people in Buffalo. And why did the bad man do this? Absolutely gutting.
Wrong.
This cannot be normal. It's time to ban assault weapons. My 2-year-old son actually said, hey, Dad, you know, why couldn't you get to Plat 1 with Magic Key? I love when people like my child without object permanence is really epic. Thought Auditor, thank you for the 28. What else do we have? Obi-Wan. Man, I just can't get excited for the Obi-Wan show. I'm sorry. I know it's gonna suck ass. You know, what did Obi-Wan do for 20 years on Tatooine? He just fucked around. He was out as little as possible. The only people who knew him was the DoorDash guy. And so they were like, that's what we have to make a movie about, is that. So there's going to be a TV show. It's going to have all the, you know, characters you know and love. I guess Ashoka's going to be in it. I thought Ashoka was dead at this point, but who fucking knows? You know, who knows? I guess Darth Vader's in it. There's a new, you know, evil Sith. I can't get excited about this kind of stuff because we know what's going to happen, right? This evil Sith lady is going to get fucking murked because there is not an evil Sith lady in 4. You ever hear about the rule of 2, dumbass? Come on. Ugh. I swear. I mean, truly. When Disney got Star Wars, I was like, oh boy, new Star Wars. Lo, how mistaken I was. Jesus Christ, they are milking this thing to death. They're trying to find the teats on Baby Yoda. All right, Fortnite Chapter 3. Now this is what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, I'm not interested unless Peter Griffin's showing up. This is probably what MGK meant when he shouted out his wife and his unborn child. Megan Fox is pregnant with his baby. Okay. That's it. Is his first name Machine Gun? Yes. Wordle. Wordle, Wordle, Wordle. Oh my God. That's incredible. How about... Siert. Siern. I like RN. Man, where is that I? The I feels like it should be there.
That was wrong.
Oh, tough. Thank you for the sub. Icern. Well, there's where the I is. What the fuck? I hate these ones with the EI. I just don't know what 5-letter words have EI in them. Oh, come on. Fiend. No, that's not how you spell it. Leant. Leon. Learn. Gearn. There's no R. Well, then where's the N? Should be at the start then. Be like, nay. Oh, come on. That was so good. That was such a good one. Come on. Rain? No, that's the G and the R. Some, like, what ends with E-I-N-G? Ling, Ming, Jing, King, Ting, Ying, Fing, Bing, Ving, King. Okay, I'm starting to think that this is not how it works. Maybe it starts with a G, like G-E-I blank N. Guiln. Guyton. Gain. I guess the N could technically be here. Okay, let's just... I need to know where the G is. Okay, the G is the last letter, and the N is... What the fuck? So it's something E-I-N-G... What? It has to be this. This is the only way it works. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. This is the only way it works. What the fuck is it? That's the only place the G can be.
That was wrong.
Which means it's the only place the N can be. Zach Kesey, thank you for the sub. Fing. King. Mang. Being. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Bing, bing, bong. Nay was actually an insane guess. Yeah, well, you know, it didn't work. You literally said it. Being pronounced a bing, so you thought it was wrong. Awful. Just terrible. Atrocious. Alright, let's play some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying? Trejo moment. I restarted my computer, so I have to re-log into everything. I turned my computer off for the night. I don't do that often, but I needed to dry it out after I spilled water on it. So they added new missions. And I don't care about them. I'm just in it for the cup. We're getting the cup today. Excellent. This is a crazy hand. This is an unbelievable hand. It's actually unthinkably strong.
That was wrong.
I'm shocked about how good this hand is. Truly, I am. Look at this. If I could open like this every game, this would be the best deck in the entire
That
universe.
was wrong.
Queso Jama, thank you for the sub.
That was wrong.
Angry Rob, thank you for the 3 months. Filthy Philly cheesesteak 1. Thank you for the 9. Do you know what time you're filming with Doug? I think 11? Or noon, I don't remember. Look at that. I mean, what a fucking... What a setup! Fusion! Fusion Festival! Get it out of here. Get it out of my sight. That shit's crazy, my guy. But, I don't remember asking. I guess we gotta lose the cry here. Come on, let's go. What you got for me? I'm glad they fixed this little guy. Holiday? This is a hard once, right? Yeah. Damn. That's epic, but I don't remember asking. Alright, 1 down, baby. Okay, how close are we to the cup? Okay, we still need to win 3 more. We can do that. Shit, maybe we can't. Wait, they drew 3 monsters. That shit's very funny to me. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Ooh. Alright, well, M05 seems like a good start. Epic. Still think we're probably fine. Like, this seems decent.
That was wrong.
Alright, let's go to combat. Can we OTK? No, Dryad 3 will float here. Could have fired Mutant Fusion. Yes, but we would have had to use the Arsenal on field, which I don't want to do. Sadie's making a weird noise. I'm gonna go check it out.
That was wrong.
Alright, what happened while I was gone? How'd they get rid of, Oh, fucking shit. Completely forgot about this. How'd they get rid of, Colossus? Okay, we win. We will simply solemn their play. Boy, that's annoying. But also not a problem. Shouldn't you blow up the erupt? Yeah, I mean, I would love to, yeah. Alright, see ya, idiot. Don't do that shit again. True Draco in the fusion event. Come on now. Does Junior Journey have an ETA? Yeah, I have to edit it when I get off of stream. When is Konami gonna ban True Draco from these? Hopefully soon. Oh, this is a pretty fucking sick hand, I gotta say. Okay, and my opponent's name is Think 10 Min. Maxi. Yeah, that's fine. Incredibly strange to me that you were able to register a deck that lacks an extra in an extra deck focused event. Well, the idea is you would still be able to do that, right? You would just put in nothing. Alright, we're getting in for damage. We're hitting. We're out here hitting. Is it just me or is stream lagging? It is not just you. It's playing catch-up right now. We're getting framed on. Hello? Frames? 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 Frames mod check? That's fine. Are you rendering something? No. Shockingly, I'm not. Okay, it's Sidra. Alright, there we go. Nope, nope, there, it's back down. Hey, what's going on here, buckaroo? I really don't want to swap. But I can do the super swap, if I have to. Claw. That's fine. Horizon. Sure. Okay. Send Edge. Send Hertz. They're thinking. Wow, they're really thinking. Oh, Chimera. Okay. Been a while since I've seen that card. Okay, Hertz Engraved. That's fine. Grab Sidra. Core. Alright, we are going to negate that. I am of the opinion that my opponent is not playing Fortress because they would have contacted, I feel like. This is a fun deck. They're thinking. For 10 minutes. They do have contact ability. All right, there's a fortress. Well, unfortunately, I do have the out. And when Synthesis is summoned, we can trigger it, eat the fortress. Who's next? Yep. What? Oh! Wow, that's insane. Does nothing. Yes, it does. It gets the DPE. Oh, thank God. This was fun. You know what? I'm going to do it with the mutant monster. It deserves it. Cyber LTN. Man, that card is the boy. There it is. It's within my grasp. This is a fine start. It's not fantastic. Oh, please don't negate this. Okay. Well, now this is going to be a little crusty. Oh, don't tell me they have a fucking maxi. Why are you playing this for the fusion event? These people are fusioning one time. Oh, I should have tallied for the ST in response. Then we could have set the trap. Well, I'm telling you right now, we're going to use this dasher for the beast. Yeah. That's fine. You might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck? I'm negating the poly. Okay. I'm out here trying. Okay, we go ST45. No, we go M005 here. Annoying. This is pretty good. Okay. I guess that they... I'm a little confused what the play was there, but I'll take it. All right, that was easy. I'm so happy I have this mate. Sorry, Moki Moki. We had a good run. But now I need the cup. Well, shit. Now what? Oh, you want me to clean out the missions? Sure. Let me make sure me and Doug are actually filming today. I think I'm going to, bring Sadie in here. Just so that I can see her. Doug says noon-ish. Alright, I mean, let's see if we can get, out of plat. While we're waiting. I imagine we can. It shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, maybe it's gonna fucking suck. Okay, this guy's got the pot, but I've got the cup. You don't want to? Diamond sucks. True. True. That's pretty true. Is it just all Sword Soul? I love... Look. Ooh. Oh, speaking of all Sword Soul. Snork. Me. Alright, let me go get the doggy. I think she's been farting is the problem. Been a farty doggy. on here, you lay on my lap a little bit. I'll lay on my lap. Good girl. Very good girl. Very good girl. Oh yeah, she's very smelly. Ooh, her tummy's kind of making noises too. There we go. I might give her some pumpkin. That usually settles her stomach. Smelly puppy, lovable, I love smelly puppy, smelly puppy, lovable, I love smelly puppy, smelly puppy. Alright, we can beat this, I think. Oh, that was like the worst draw on our deck. Oh! Oh no! Smelly puppy, are you okay? You want to head out? Up to you. Shockingly, they have to negate this. Isn't that silly? Wow. Nice board, Bozo. Hang out in here by my feetsies. That's okay. I love you so much, smelly puppy. Okay, nice negate. Let's go to main 2. FD. Solemn Judgment, the FD. Oh my word. If you insist. Oh, if they have Ash here, we are kind of in for it. Nope. I guess we get Ferris here. That's all we get to do from this position. Now, if they negate this, it's kind of bad, but it's not even the end of the world. Okay. This is tough. So we've got 2 monsters on our side of the field in our fusion-oriented deck. We've got... If you've got no other choice, and also if you think that maybe you do have a choice. Alright, what are we sending? Malicious for sure, and Denier. Make Verte if you have no other choice, or also if you think that maybe you do have a choice. It's Nibiru. Oh my god. Oh? Cool. Well, I guess I'll pass here. This is like Giga Verte. They literally just gave you a better monster than Verte. True! What? Who the fuck plays Sacred Summit? Okay. And their own FD. Sure. Oh! Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we might be dead here. Depends on how they order their attacks.
That was wrong.
Do I chain DP? Dogma Lord 97, thank you for the sub. If I chain my DP, they negate it. That's fine. I negate it. If I let it die... Why not chain it? I think it's completely normal. Is they cheat shout here? So I don't understand. Couldn't they have attacked with DP into the token and then popped the DP and then killed me? Hi. Well, see if I can win from 18. I think it's pretty likely, I'm going to tell you. Especially with an increase on my side of the field. So they are going to get Incredible Ecclesia back. To hand. Wow. That's a decent one. So, do they have a Sword Soul in here? They do, yeah. So we destroy her really early. They have to Chi-Shao here. If we want, we can just go to combat to force out the destroyer. I think we can't lose. Oh no, we can no longer force out the destroyer, right? All right, let's get you moving. Increase here. What? What? You're handing me this game, my guy. You are literally handing it to me. Ay, ay, ay. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, we know every card in rotation, so we just win here.
That was wrong.
We go get Vion. Star Manticore, thank you for the sub. Vion effect. We're gonna send Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect. We're gonna grab Stratos. Normal Stratos. We're gonna grab a Dusted Gold. We're just gonna make this as easy as possible. We've got big boys in here, yeah. See you. Anything in here I should be worried about? No. Let's get him with the increase. Sheesh. My God. That was a game we did not deserve to win. That was truly a game we did not deserve to win. I'm going to see if I can get into Diamond with Hero, and then I'm going to just switch to Trizu to grind it out. I have no interest in, like, sitting through the deal. Whoa! N54 Lionheart, thank you for the 10,000 bits? Holy guacamole! I appreciate your contribution. All oily boys, please. Wow. Is that a lot? Yeah, it's actually every bit is $1. So that's actually $10,000. Oh no. Oh, please not imperm. Wait, please not imperm. Actually, imperm isn't that bad. We could normal the Ash. Okay, thank God. Well... But we have an Ash. Yes, yes, yes. Interesting. Okay. Well, another Sword Soul. Could we please stop playing against Swords? What deck has a good Sword Soul matchup, by the way? Clearly that's what we need to be... Oh, good, and they're on tilt. And we win the die roll. That's just what I like to see, baby. Tilting opponent, we win the die roll. Now, please just do not let us brick. Token collector. Pure Drytron. Coder said Unchained? Yeah, I bet he did. This is not a brick, shockingly. It even beats Maxi. It doesn't beat any other hand trap, so it just won't have any other hand trap, you know? Diamond is full of Kaiju Luna. Oh god, to deal with Sword Soul? That's so fucking funny. That's like legitimate comedy. Okay, so we need to get a D hero into rotation off the Vion. That's very doable. Okay. Ash one of your own effects. That's such a good idea, dog. That's really smart. Do you think we should? Probably we should. Alright, how do we want to do this? Crossy Road. Go grab Denier. This is a little bit of a sussy Baka play, but I'm actually going to normal the Stratos here to grab the Plasma. We're ending on a Plasma no matter what, and what this does is, in a scenario where our opponent has a Nibiru they have been holding till now, if we fire the Poly and they Nibiru in response, we can still make DPE using the Plasma in our hand as material. Just a little percentage point thing. So, we are one material short of doing everything we want, I believe. Yeah. So as a result, we're just going to leave the Crossy Road up. Alright, like, this is a pretty great place to be. Would have preferred if we could have gotten, like, one more guy in rotation in order to go into Dread Decimator, but this is still good. Opponent's monster is about to have 0 attack. Oh, whoa! Wait! Sword Soul? Whoa, that's crazy. Alright, we definitely ash this. Sword Soul? I've never seen anyone play that. Okay, so I feel like they don't have Droplet, because sending the negated emergence is so spicy there. Sword Soul? Fish Shudder. Yeah. Kind of crusty, but we do... do we pop this even? Probably not. We pop this. As much as I want to pop the DPE, I feel like we have to protect the Plasma. Because if they have Long Wand, it outs it. I guess if they have Long Wand, I'm fucked anyway, right? Oh, okay. God, I hate Vishutta. Sword Soul. It is kind of weird. Oh, they're bouncing plasma, so they have the normal. Well, as long as it is... Now we are, in fact, dead. We're not dead here. We're not going to take lethal damage. What? What the fuck? They're locked. They're not locked. The only one that locks is Ashana. Okay, I mean... Whoa. It's annoying, but... And that's game? No? What are you talking about, Chad? Incoming Baxia? Baxia would be terrible. Baxia is a 7 or an 8? Baxia is an 8, right? How do they make Baxia? They just make Barone? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the play, but we can beat a Barone. Oh, right. Yazi has another effect. I'm like, what? Yazi doesn't do anything here. You can't make the Barone to pop it. Right, you could just Yazi. You can normal Yazi. Okay, so we could go Yazi into Taya, into Chishao. That's still not lethal. I mean, it's a bad position to be in, for sure. Or we can make Star Eater? Geomath mech Final Sigma? Baron de Fleur. Okay. Are they going to spend the Barone here, too? Yeah. So we're in a bad position insofar as our hand sucks. But if we draw, like, 1 of 10 or... any hero monster, I think, actually does it. Oh. Come on. They're on Halcdon plus DPE plus ratio plus L. Well... shockingly, this is not lethal. Fun fact. Okay, so there's actually no negates on this board. So if I draw a way to get to a dusted gold, I do actually just win. Which is shocking. We are going to, wow, Phantom Beast to kill the increase? God, you are coping. Just use DPE, my guy. How do you get gold into the graveyard? You don't have to. Well, that's not one of them. Tagging out. See ya. I shouldn't have spent my... well, you know. I was like, I shouldn't have spent my fucking Ash on the Emergence. Well, they would have just gone long one into that. Really? Wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't. I'm still dead. The decrease on the Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer will do it. Yeah. Well, that was painful. Maybe I'll switch to Trizu now. It feels like giving up, you know? That hand was... They really had everything in that hand. I guess that's fair. They didn't have any hand traps. They had to be breaking on stuff. Oh, she's having a little nap. Weird hand, weird hand. Probably good enough. Usually Prosby is your searcher for max change. But we have mask change, so. This is DPE plus Plasma plus Darklaw plus Ratio plus L plus your white. Ooh, Ash here. Okay, now we gotta work for it. Now we haven't normaled. So we're looking for a normal. A hero lives, not good enough. Denier and Ferris. Ooh, God. Denier doesn't do it. Wow, that is unfucking fortunate. Normal Denier. We don't have a D hero in here. We have to take Denier here. That was a really good Ash. Oh, we can stack to top? No thanks. Crossy Road for Denier. We can search for anything here, but we don't have another thing that's specials. Yeah, we're Ferris locked. I almost want to take Malicious, but no, that's terrible. Let's grab Stratos. We're fine. We have Maxi Darklaw. Oh! Darklaw's insane here. We will simply hit it. That's GG. I'm sure they have an out. Picari. Idol Reborn. Alright, well that card does nothing against me. They're going for it. They're going for it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's a nice one. If we're not dead here, we're probably fine. But I think we're probably dead here. What the fuck is that? I've never seen that card. Draw 3. Oh my god. Still hard for them. Still hard. Splash Mage with 0 monsters in grave. I'm interested. They're just trying to get material off the field. Ooh, Dynatag's huge, actually. Polly's big. Wow. We're going for it. Mally's big. Can I draw fucking Ash or something? I don't know how I beat a 4K arrival, though. Decimator plus Malicious Bane? Yeah, that would do it. Access code. Okay. Update jammer and access code. Well, if you see an update jammer, let me know. Battle phase. This is so greedy. This is so greedy. This is so fucking greedy. If I had honesty, you would just be cucked here. No, it isn't. It's safe. Oh, is it? I guess they don't have an option. That's nothing. I'm aware that that is nothing. You will not trick me. Who could have expected that this wouldn't turn out well? Well, let's just go Ferris first and foremost. Pitch Malicious. Would you have not had an out to a rival? It would have taken some doing. Let's see if we can pop that back row. Watch this. Checks at resolution. It was reborn? Sure. Alright, this is over. Ash. Alright, do we know the last card in hand? I feel like we do. Did we banish one of our... We did... Oh, Christ alive. It's fine. We still win? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Darklaw isn't one-sided. It's a dummy card. It's dummy thick. Alright, this is the end of the game. Oh, is it Nibiru? Tell me it's Nibiru. Tell me the last card in hand is Nibiru. Make my fucking day. It's Picari. Well, what are they waiting on? What are they thinking about? Waiting for response. Connection failed. Rum-bum-ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right, one more win. This is our rank up to Plat 1. We can never win our die roll in our rank up. I swear to God that they have finagled it in a way that is the case. Can we see a Maxi and an Ash Blossom? That's all I want, baby. Maxi Ash Blossom in the opener. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that's one of the two. This is a weird hand. It will be vastly improved by a 6th card. Oh. Yes. Please. Please. Yes. Okay, whatever. That's fine. It is what it is. Alright, so we hero lives for, from a boy. Awful draw. Really heinous. Ow. Well, now we lose. Now we lose the game. We go next. We go next. We go next. Da 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 da. That was such a weird game. If we had drawn a normal summonable hero, we were really in it, but we didn't. Distrudo Gaming. Best of one certainly is something. It was a 50-50, yeah. Either he had Ash or he didn't. This is an interesting hand. They have Maxi. We're kind of fucked here, right? This activates, though. Oh, I hope they have something for the increase. Rank up tunnel, always fun to be in. Is it? I'm not having a great time. We grab Destiny Hero Malicious here. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. We already have everything we need. We should have, yeah, we messed that up. We should have not used the Shadow Mist effect, so we could use Rhoda to get Liquid Soldier and go for a Dark Law line. We will do something comparably silly. Who do we even want? Plasma, I suppose? Grab Stratos here. Very crusty this is. Don't want to do it this way, but it is what it is. So we're just going DP Plasma here. What the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? What? What? Alright, well, that was not ideal. Why did you stack Dinah? You know, chat, I did mean to do it. In fact, when I said, what did I just do? I was just flabbergasted that I had done the thing that I meant to do. In fact, you caught me doing my natural line of play. You were right to be so suspicious of it, because it is a strange line, but that was, in fact, what I intended to do. That's why I reacted as if it was a mistake. You see, chat... this is the joy of Twitch streaming, is like, I just like zone out, I do the misclick, and then someone goes, MBT, you did a misclick. After I've gone, oh no, I misclicked. That's the line if you don't make Dark Law. Exactly. Why did he stack Dinah? That's a good question. That is a good question. They're really thinking. This shouldn't be a hard board to out. If I win with this board, despite that misplay, then I'm just goated. I'm just a quirked up white boy goated with the sauce forever. Alright, well. You heard me. See? And that never would have happened if we didn't stack Dinah. Here's where we see that they're on, like, raw, and we played around sphere mode. They're on win coin flip turbo. I see. Alright, rank up the third time. This time for sure we'll win the die roll. We haven't won the die roll in the rank up yet. So this time for sure we will. Oh my god, we actually did. Okay. Now we just need to not brick. There is a new list. No bait. Oh my god. I hope that's true. Alright, no one say anything about it. Danny, keep an eye on it. Auto ban if so. I do want to play this game out because it's my rank up to Plat 1. Let's see what we can do here. He's got something. What would he have that he's thinking? Chat, again, I know there's a ban list, apparently. I'll check it after this. I really do have to actually win this game. Gamma! Driver in hand. Driver in hand one time. Driver in hand. Driver in hand one time. Driver in hand. Never. Literally never. Okay, we already used our normal, which makes this a little more crusty than usual. So we can use Mally here to get to Doubler. I think that's the play. I'm trying to think if we can still make it to Plasma. So Crossy Road always happens. Crossy Road here targeting the Mally. Mally grab Plasma. FD... Oh, FD doesn't work, does it? Yes, it does. We send Denier. Wow, we can still do it. That's incredible. I love being an American and just getting all this free shit. Let's go. Yes, sir. I forgot that we're playing my good friend. Okay. Crossy Road here. pitching the Mally. Grab Plasmer. Danny, get the link up for me, so you can just fire it, please. Please, please. It's on the UK site only. I love America. This time I didn't stack the Dynatag, chat. Now, that's a heads-up play that you may not be familiar with. It's called the non-Dynatag Stackeroni. Am I permitted to target the Psyframe driver with Plasma? I feel like I might not be. Wow, we got all this through Gamma. That's incredible. Let's go! Fuck! I love playing Hero. Alright, I'm going to take a real quick piss, then we'll do the ban list. You got it to me, Danny? Got it on Discord? I don't see the list. Epic. We're just being baited. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, here we go. Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, back with the ban list. I'm pretty sure Farfa got baited. Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, and we are live reacting to the new list, which Konami was nice enough to drop while I was grinding with Hero. And it's going well, surprisingly. This is no magic key, trust me. Now, the ban list has been dropped, apparently, unless chat is absolutely schlonging me. I have a couple of hopes for the ban list. I think that the ban list has an opportunity to be something really transformative. Yu-Gi-Oh's in a really great place right now, I believe, but there's a couple of cards that I think are really frustrating. One thing that's a little upsetting about the timing of this ban list is that it's happening right before the Nationals season, which is about to start like this weekend, and also a YCS that's coming up in a week and a half. So while I would like to see hits to, I went over this on my channel, exactly Scythe and Verte Anaconda and Hauka Fibrax, I think doing so would be a little irresponsible because now like 2,000 duelists are going to be scrambling for cards in the next 8 days right after Difo released. So while I would like to see a lot of changes, I'll understand if there aren't. So with that, let's just get into it, I suppose. All right, so Forbidden and Limited list, May 17th, 2022. Now, this looks a little different than normal, so I might be getting baited. Again, still a little spooked, but I think that that's just a result of Konami updating their website. All right, so let's check it out. Nothing so far. Okay, no new monsters, and oh! It's everything I could have ever hoped for. Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon banned, Prank Kids Meow Meow Moo banned, Predaplant Verte Anaconda banned. In the arms of the angels, go to hell. So Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon is a card that I knew was busted on release and was very quickly integrated into extremely frustrating Hauka Fibrax lines that set up Avogadro's number of negates. Prankid's Meow Meow Moo is responsible pretty much single-handedly for Prankid being a force for the last 2 years, and Predaplant Verte Anaconda, in my opinion, is the most frustrating of all of these. Verte Anaconda exactly says you can trade with your combo opponent all day, but if they have any random material left on their field after you've expanded all your hand traps, well, you bet you're gonna have to deal with DPE with the 2-card hand for the remainder of the game. So frustrating. Now, unfortunately, this kills many strategies dead, including what I was planning on bringing to the YCS. A necessary casualty, but still a little frustrating. No new spells, no new Xyz, and no new traps. So it looks like that's the only banned cards. Scythe makes it out again, though I'll be honest, Artifact Scythe without DPE and Verte online all the time means it's going to be a lot less popular. And for what it's worth, Scythe wasn't in a perfect position right now anyway. There's a lot of cards that beat it. There's a lot of decks that don't care about it. Really shocked to see no hits to any of the decks that are currently under the metagame. You know, like there's no ban to like the barrier statue that makes Fluanderees good, for instance. A lot of these decks that already have a favorable matchup against the decks that are currently unlimited are going to get even better when they don't have to contend with extremely strong options enabled by cards like Verte Anaconda. Okay, let's go to limited here. Jet Synchron 1. Let's go! Synchron best deck. Kiera, where you at? I proved to the world that Jet Synchron is the most powerful card on the ban list, and for that reason, you should be suspect that it's coming off. But guess what, baby? Synchron best deck, literally buying it this weekend. That's just what I'll play. Monkey board! Why would you unlimit Monkey Board? There's so many safer Pendulum cards you can take off, but for what it's worth, I don't think this card is going to break anything. You can pretty much take every single Pendulum hit off the list as long as you leave Electrumite on. Red Rose Dragon to 1. This one's a little strange. I wasn't expecting this. I never thought it was the second or third Red Rose Dragon that got you, but at least this will mean that people have to think a little harder about their Hauka Fibrax line. That said, hitting a Rorodon is already a pretty good way of beating the Halcdon combo, where cards like Red Rose were absolutely bonkers. Whoa! I mean, not to get all Sam about it, but I literally told you. I literally told you that Yatagarasu could come off, no problem. The worst card on the ban list, and the oldest card on the ban list. I can't believe it. Wow, I truly... Okay, so if you're afraid about Yatagarasu breaking anything, let me be clear. It is not going to. Yatagarasu is not good in this day and age. You want to use your normal something on a lot more impactful. In a world where a normal summon can be a full combo, preventing your opponent from drawing once isn't enough. And you need your battle phase to do it, so you can only do it from your turn 3 onward, or if you're going second, your turn 2. Now, you can search Yatagarasu with some cards, but the cards that search it are really bad. And finally, even if you connect with Yata, you don't win the game, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot more about managing your hard once per turns than drawing a card off the top of your deck. Like, if you have a DPE and the adventure line in rotation, who cares if you don't draw? You're going to draw off Celestial anyway. You're going to plus off a Fateful Adventure anyway. So not surprising to see that this card is an acceptable power level, but surprising to see that they were willing to take it off. Hulk to 1. That's interesting. Wow. I like this. Having played it in Master Duel for a while, the inability to do the Hulk line twice actually matters frequently. If Hulk is part of your setup combo, then it's a huge choke point. If you remove it from your opponent's ability the first time, they aren't going to be able to threaten it on future turns. I really like this hit, and, you know, happy to see it. Psyframe Lord Omega still at 3, but Shooting Riser Dragon is now limited as well. This one I don't understand. Was anyone playing 2 Shooting Riser Dragon? Why is this limited? Is this just Konami saying, we know this card is good? Very strange. Very, very weird. I would have liked to have seen some of the cards that are making Shooting Riser Dragon such a problem banned. I think removing Fairy Tail Snow from the list was a huge mistake, and I would like to see her go back to hell where she belongs. I'm getting trolled. All right, this was a fun video, everyone. You could put this up on streamers getting trolled. Yeah, I'm getting trolled. This is like a Farfacord thing that they invented and hosted on the site or something. I'm checking the URL right now. No, I'm getting trolled. This. All right, we're playing Master Duel. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, da. All right, on the off chance that I'm not, this is an insane unhit. Truly bird-brained. Maybe the most frustrating card to play against ever. I mean, truly, unbelievable. Even on the Moron Banlist tournament, where we unhit like 400 cards, we would never unhit Change of Heart. The card is unbelievable. So I got in a tizzy with Nerd Factor about this a couple of weeks ago, in which they were saying you could unban Change of Heart and Snatch Steal and Minecon and there would be no problems. Minecon's at 1 for a reason. In a Link format, these cards are so absolutely bonkers. They're swingy as hell. You can use the monsters as Link material after you've used them. Many of these monsters have on field effects like Baron. Imagine expending the negate off the Baron, then coughing it and just popping an opponent's monster and getting to use it as Link material post-combat. Change of Heart doesn't have the stipulation that Minecon does, and for that reason, you can still attack with it. Monsters these days have huge attack stats. It's just such a frustrating card to play with or against. People are going to compare it unfavorably to Triple Tactics Talents. I gotta tell you, that card is way worse than Change of Heart. Wow, I mean, really absurd. Time Seal. I told you. Time Seal's the worst card on the list. Could come off tomorrow. They seem to have moved it to 1, and I can't wait for people to break it. All right, this is Semi. Okay, Semi being used as a quarantine zone once again. A little frustrated to see that some of these cards that were at Semi were not put back to 3. Fusion Destiny has no reason being on the list, like, at all if Verte Anaconda is banned. You do still play it in decks like Sky Striker, and I would like to see those decks still have a very powerful tool like that at 3, but sure. Nadir Servant, one of the most ridiculous semi-limits of all time. The card has done dick fuck anything for the last format, but, you know, whatever. So we are moving Dynamite Knight to 2, a little scary. This is probably the most powerful card in the arsenal of True Draco that is on the list, but probably not that big of a deal. Ben 10 to 2. Well, I don't like that. Why would they do that? Tanky to 2? Pot of Desires to 2? What is going on? Why? I'm actually shocked. What is happening? What? All right. Let me get the Tucker reaction up. All right, we'll just here. We got to put it with the yeah, here we go. Come on. It's too big. It's just too large.
That was wrong.
Filthy Casual 69, thank you for the sub. There we go. What is going on? Ben 10 to 2, it was just put to 1. The left
That
wants
was
to unlimit
wrong.
Pot of Desires, but they put it to 1 in the first place. Do you understand? I don't. Yeah, this is... If I wasn't sure that I was getting trolled before, I am sure now. Cyber Angel Ben 10 to 2
I
is
summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack mode. Now I take all your life points.
Thank you for the subs. Cyber Angel Ben 10 is a truly ridiculous unhit. Fire Formation Tanky, the format after we put it to 1, is a truly weird unhit. Pot of Desires back to 2. In a format where Sword Soul is really, really good and received no hits on the ban list seems super irresponsible. Trickstar Light Stage to 2 should have happened in 2018, but happy to see that it's happening now. And Wall of Revealing Light moved to to semi-limited as well. Completely fine. Card does absolutely nothing. And let's swoosh down just a little bit. Night Assailant, no longer on the list. This received an errata, not surprising. Trishula, no longer on the list. Oh, but my loops! You can banish 3 cards if you invest 14 material
wrong.
worth of monsters. Yeah, no duh. Salaman Great Mirage Stalio, funnily enough, is not even very good in Salaman Great these days because it locks you out of DPE. A Hero Lives to 3. Let's go, baby. That's fine. Salaman Great Circle to 3. Fine. And Scapegoat to 3. I mean, sure. The thing about Scapegoat that kind of irks me is that it was really powerful when it was put on the list, and it remains really powerful to this day. Like, the Scapegoats themselves can just be Shureg, and that's really strong, for sure. There's just not very many decks that would actually want to make them. We went down the list of, like, potentially playable decks that could afford 4 monster spaces and not special summoning for a turn, and the only one we could think of was literally Guru. So, you know, maybe. You know, it's weird. It's not often that I continue to scroll down and get more and more upset with the list as I do so. Really happy to see Verte Anaconda die in hell. Really happy to see Mecha Phantom Auroradon no longer lurking over the format. Happy about Meowmoo. Happy about Hauka Fibrax, but absolutely puzzled at some of these unhits. Change of Heart, I think, is going to be immensely unfun to play against. I can't imagine why we are semi-limiting a bunch of cards that we correctly determined were too good to have at 3. And I guess the most upsetting part is the best deck being branded and no real hit to the archetype. I guess they don't have Verte Anaconda anymore, but it's the deck that uniquely can use branded fusion without it. Expect to see a lot of branded, expect to see a lot of Sword Soul at the YCS, but sheesh. I mean, outside of that, huh. Will people really play Change of Heart over Triple Tack? Yes. Anyway, have a fun time at Nationals, everybody. Good luck! Well, fuck. What am I supposed to do? I was building that really cool Libromancer list, but it lives and dies off the back of the Cybers interactions. I legitimately am going to have to play Fluanderies. Is Yada good in Flu? Absolutely not. It's not even a winged beast. Sheesh. Play hero. Wow. Why do you like taking L's? Play Synchron? Thanks. What's the... Here, let me find the gif of people laughing, then getting serious. See if I can find it. I mean, there's a lot of these that all work. Doug is on. Chatted up with him. Yeah. Let me get the boy. Yo, is Vlad around? Vlad. Doug dipped. N54 Lionheart, thank you for the 10,000. Oh, let me actually do the subs. Yanis Not Crash, thank you for the 5. Filthy Casual 69, thank you for the 11. Yatatan, thank you for the 9. Yanis Not Crash, thank you for the 5. Scartox 111, thank you for the 6. Durlast, thank you for the 5. Lord Bakura FX, thank you for the 7. Infernity Gaming. Chaotic Meatball, thank you for the 10 buckaroos. I'm literally playing Synchron at the YCS. Holy crap, Lois. Yordle Ahihu, thank you for the 500. Which one do you like better, this one or the Cumble that I made? Well, I'm not too happy with this one. And, bada bing. Are we still filming with Doug? We may do it on a different day. Let me see. Well, I guess we're doing Junior Journey tomorrow, by the way. Sorry, folks. I had wanted to do Junior Journey today. Doug says, yeah. All right, well. Son of a bitch. What are we supposed to do? I'm going to be honest with you. The deck that I'm considering is Drytron.
That was wrong.
Rythul, thank you for the prime. No Ava, nah. Well, I would not be playing it. So what can we do? Let's get into the lab. Yeah, let's get into the lab. All right, let's get the Mercs crew together.
That was wrong.
Drytron Libromancer to what end? All right, Tango 99er, sir. Tango 99er. We have a ban list code green.
Tango Niner. Tango, can you hear me?
You're a little loud. Let me turn you down. Tango
Sorry.
420. There we go.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Perfect.
Our other patriot is here.
So we all play in Cardfight Vanguard now?
Yes. Let's go. Swimsuit rarity. I'm in. Now, see, change of heart could easily come back. You know.
I just don't know what to say, you know?
Buy your change of hearts. Everyone.
I guess. I'm literally gonna go through my bulk and find one. Oh, hold up. Rebby, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you might be muted. I see Discord's attempting for you to talk.
I don't even see that.
Well, not anymore.
So I feel confident saying that this is probably the most impactful, important... Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Is that better? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's time for the Mercs cast. We're just gonna play Hearthstone Mercs now. There's no reason to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
So I have a regional Sunday.
You're fucked. I'm sorry.
No, you're so.
I was reading Vlad's Twitter feed. He's going to Irish Nationals like this week.
What am I supposed to play? My deck is dead. I have to somehow find Utopic Draco Future and that stuff and just play shitty Lyrilisk Tri Brigade.
I mean, that sounds awful. Wait, so were you playing Branded Try?
Yeah, with the branded Tri with the Lyrilisk engine.
All right, so that deck just doesn't exist anymore. It's just completely gone.
Oh. Yep, it's
Yeah.
gone.
What am I supposed to do about it? Am I just
Cool timing, Konami.
does anyone want to buy them? I have branded Despia on the side, but I don't have the stuff I want for it. So
Yeah.
I could just sell it and just go and get a life and
I'll
enjoy
just
myself.
buy it off
You
I
just
guess.
like buy, like food.
Yeah,
buy some nice
Me-
clothes and just like go out.
Can we trade a Verte for a footy scran?
Oh, man.
One Verte for a sausage supper with brown sauce with Drake.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh my
I knew this was happening. I knew that Verte was going. I was like, well, at least I get to play one event with a really, really fun deck.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we all knew that Verte
Spits.
was going. Some sort of the Halkdon line was
Not
going.
all of us. Not
Um,
all of us knew that Verte was gone. There were a lot of Goku profile pics
Yeah.
saying, you know,
Verte solos.
Verte's not getting banned.
Yeah.
Chris told me that Verte is going to be legal. Oh no.
We're just getting all the people, all the smug faced, like all those little, like the Tsuchinoko profile pictures being like, yeah, it's definitely. Konami said it's not getting banned.
When did they say that?
Yeah, because I'd like to know. Because I'll contradict them. I'll tell them, hey, you said it's not going to be banned. Why'd you ban it?
Yodelehihu, thank you for the 250. In the spirit of massive ban list, can I also get unbanned? No. Just absolutely
Absolutely not.
No.
If you unban you, I'll just reban you immediately.
not. Ooh, that actually might be fun. So Verte Anaconda gone forever. You know, not that shocking. Hulk at 1, Auroradon gone forever. Meow Meow Mew.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, dog.
I like. It's just like, it's just so funny how that hit is so the hit to adventure, sort of like
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
their kind of buffer hit to adventure because they still want to sell adventure, they don't want to ban it yet, and so they hit the best deck that can abuse adventure, which is Prank Kids. But they just, instead of like doing a consistency hit to it, which it deserves, it just straight up kills the deck, just destroyed it. Like I can't think of a way to decimate a deck better than doing that.
Well, you can play the deck the way they played it in like 2017, where you played main deck Fusion Sage.
Hey, don't knock it. It won a YCS.
It
That's
did.
because
It did win a
Ooh.
YCS. It won a
Well,
YCS
better than-
before
better than
Thunder
me.
did.
no one had
Oh.
read the cards, and also it won like every single game in time. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Do with that
At
what
this
you
po-
will.
so I think the new Prank Kid strategy is you play all
You
the
sell
Prank
your deck.
Kids, Mystic Mine, and then
Yeah.
you just stall for
Fire
time.
You
God.
assemble the loop turn 1. Yeah.
This is not me saying that I would ever stall for time. I definitely do not.
No, I do
Cheated.
remember, Danny, you telling me I stall for time. You were like, Danny, stall for time
No,
constantly.
I said the complete opposite. I know you're doing this on purpose. I said I'm the fastest Prank Kid player in the West. I never went to time.
That's also true. You did lose very quickly. That is true.
Trust me,
good. Okay,
I've heard
well.
this. I've heard this many times. He likes going. I, Daniel Guadalupe, love to misrepresent the game state in
Yep,
sanctioned
yep,
Konami events.
True. These are true. So,
He
you know what?
goes-
I take it all back. Everything you guys said is real, and everything I said is stupid. and
I
a
do
lie.
like when we were playing in paper, I was like, dude, some of your sleeves look kind of weird. And he was like, well, don't worry. This is what I do is I use a different color sleeves for the powerful card in my deck. You can't really tell unless you look closely. Okay, so that's the bands. Jet Synchron, that's kind of fun, right? That's like neat.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it isn't the whole point that like back I didn't play during this part of Yu-Gi-Oh, but isn't the whole point like when Hulk was out, it kept enabling things, so they just kept banning tuners
Yeah.
instead of banning Hulk. So
Yeah.
now they're just or Hulk / Auroradon. So now they're bringing back the tuners, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
but the one that gets me the most is Red Rose Dragon. Because
What is that doing?
Weird one.
Who gives a shit
Weird
now?
one.
At
The
well,
second
now you
Red
don't.
Rose.
Now you can't go into Auroradon. That card is literally just normal summon an Ash and make a 10 with that. It's not going to do anything. Oh, we get a free Rose Dragon. Oh, we can make Cross Rose Dragon. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
Cool one.
They're hitting the
Technically,
Turbo
that's-
Tuesday decks. They're like, whoa. Someone's gonna show up with Zushin.
To be fair, Crossroads Dragon does let you summon Black Rose on your opponent's turn. There we go. That's the new combo. That's the new Rose Dragon deck.
Hulk limit, I'm fine with it. I think that card could go to 1, you know.
The most penis decks that have to play 2 will
Yeah.
Right. I
sad
was
about
like, I
it,
mean, if
but-
you're playing 2 Hulk, you're I mean, whew, sorry.
Coping, seething, molding, etc.
Monkey board is funny because you could give pendulum back everything and they don't do anything. The only
Yeah.
thing they can't have is starving starving venom. That's the only thing they can't have back. The rest
Really?
is just.
You think you could give him
Oh,
Electromite?
I don't think it does anything. It's a.
Okay, yeah. After playing a ton of Master Duel and everyone fucking up Electromite combos, it's just the funniest thing to watch.
not
They
even-
have no idea what to do.
It's not
no one
even-
plays it right.
It's not even Electromite itself. I think the problem is the way the game plays now is a big bungus combo board. It's just not a good deck anymore.
Yeah,
Especially
I
when
guess
you
that's
can't-
true.
You can't run 15 hand traps. You can't run tech cards. You end up just. You just sit there and it's like, oh, now I die to the plethora of
That was wrong.
going second cards. And
Equalizers. Yeah.
the next ridiculous going second card they print, which is going to be like banish your opponent's pendulums. They
Punch
can't
your opponent.
pendulums. Yeah, just
Like
beat the
change of
shit-
heart, maybe some sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of crazy going second spell that
okay,
does nothing
so-
going first, but oh god.
Shooting Riser. That one I think is the most important ban on this list.
I
I'm
think
happy
that's-
that
I
they
think that
finally
one
took
is-
out the second copy of Shooting Riser. That was really the problem.
Yeah. The problem was you were always milling the second copy of Snow as well. So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
say, like, the second shooting riser, it first sends snow, of course, but then when they make the second one, then they send the token collector, and then I
Right.
get really mad.
Right. Yeah. And the best part of that one is how are you making Shooting Riser? Oh, by banishing the Hauk, which is already at 1. So it's pretty good. I'm pretty.
It's
Change
cool.
of heart to
It's a
1.
sick one.
I would like to assassinate whoever thought that was a good idea.
You know what the worst part is? This is in a time when polymerization is being paid. So you're absolutely getting your shit stolen and then fused off. And it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
like,
It's just-
Oh yeah, you're right.
This
Oh
is
my
gone,
god,
baby. It is gone.
awful.
it's gonna be like Mech Knight. I'm gonna lose to Mech Knight Invoked again in 2022. Oh my god! Fuck off! Why did you drew Change of Heart, Mind Control, Super Poly, Alistair, and Blue Sky? Great.
Epic. Chat going Change of Heart doesn't do anything. You know
That
what?
was
Actually,
wrong.
I'm just banning people who say that Change of Heart sucks. Everyone who thinks
Literally,
Change of
you're
Heart sucks,
banned.
sound off. You're going straight to the ban
You're
list,
going
buddy.
in the stinker.
Mind
Right in the
Control's
toilet.
1. It's an insane card. What are you on about? It's
Did
better Mind
you,
No. You won't play it in your main deck, and that means it's bad. That's what
True.
it means. Any truers in chat?
True. I'm truing. I'm truing so hard right now.
I'm literally
Uh,
truing.
Did you unban Change of Heart in your Masochist ban list tourney? Not this one, but
I
like in
feel like
previous
there was
ones?
one where we did, and it was just fucking nuts. It was like in everyone's sideboard, and
yeah.
if you drew it, you won. You know?
Cool. Sick one.
It was like when
14
we,
card side,
the one where
side
we
deck, yeah.
unlimited Pankratops, and everyone was like, "Sure, I'll just play 3 Pankratops."
God.
That one was ass.
Oy, oy, oy.
Now we're onto the limited card that's going to affect us all.
That was
We
wrong.
will definitely see this card somewhere. No one.
At
I
times,
mean,
yeah.
we're all going to get time sealed, aren't we?
Well, you only need the one because you can use your Tsukiyomi to set your your Mask of Darkness to get it back. Right?
Oh, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
You banish it with Masterpiece, and then you pop Proofiness, and Proofiness sets it for you.
Yes.
There you go.
Michael Meyerb says, did people forget how busted Snatch Deal was for that one format? Like, that's not fair, right? Because, like, in that format, like 2013 Yu-Gi-Oh! Was completely different than now. Like, you would make big combo boards that were designed to go long, which is completely different than what we do now, I mean, Dragon Ruler is a deck that's just so much weaker than anything these days. It was 7 years ago. Oh, come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 7, definitely 7 years ago.
What else do we have? Why did we put pot back to 2? I was so happy that it was a 1.
So,
Well, yeah, I was so confused.
Tenki and Pot to 2 is like, okay, sure, I can play Tri Brigade again.
Yeah.
But that's not the problem. The problem with the deck is that Revolt and Apo doesn't do anything against the
It doesn't do jack shit right now. Oh, cool. Anyway.
They need to make an Apo but epic. Like they need to make an Apollosa that literally says you can't Draco back this card.
Just bring Seymour back. There we go.
Yeah, it's called Brapaloosa. It does the spell traps instead.
Oh. I have the worst vision in my brain. I fucking
Yo, we got any brappers in chat?
any brat hogs in
I
chat.
knew I was like, I shouldn't make this joke. He's gonna go so hard.
Oh,
with
yes,
this.
I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. All right.
I like how we finally put wall at 2. Like,
I
Yeah,
like that
what
all
is
these
that
cards are the
about?
same power level. By the way, we have Tanky Desires and Wall of Revealing Light, the 3 best cards ever printed. We gotta put them all to 2.
Trickstar.
I'm like-
So that confirms that the reason that Trickstar Light Stage was at 1 was because they were scared of the 1 card Verte.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
all the other ones that we had.
No, you can't make Verte with any 1 card these days. There's no way to do it. It's impossible.
It is true.
I thought that the reason they were scared of Light Stage was because of Orcust, and then they banned Orcust, and there was a bit of time where no one was playing Verte, and they still were like, we're not letting Light Stage off. So I guess we get it now. I'm just gonna fucking bring Trickstar. Fuck it. I'm drawing Droll every game.
Let's go.
I will cheat. Listen, I
got the-
have taken lessons from Danny, who is a
Frog.
cheater and plays constantly at Ariel events, comp
True.
Ariel, while cheating.
Please
He's
stop.
taught me everything I know.
You're gonna take this for real.
So-
No.
I now have the ultimate deck for you for Hartford.
All right, what do you got?
So, a lot of times we've noticed that Stun Eldritch has been topping,
That's true.
and they banned Verte, so we
They
need a
did.
fusion to play.
Hmm.
So we just play Red Eye. We play Red Eye's Insight.
Let's
Stun-
go, baby.
Stun Eldritch.
We're going
Oh,
back.
we're back to red,
We're
red
going
Eye
back to the
fusion.
past.
We're summoning Dragoon and opening
Going back to the
Victory.
old me.
Oh my god.
Cesar Gonzalez. We're stacking the deck.
Allegedly. I don't know. This sucks.
Well-
I think I'm. You know what? I might actually bring the Hartford. By the way, I just spent a lot of money on the Libromancer shit yesterday. I was like, well, I want to
Good
play
job.
it in Thursday's tournament.
Nice
So
one.
I overnighted
Sick,
it here,
dude.
and now fuck me, I
Don't
guess.
say that to me.
But I will say, there is a deck that I think I can play for Hartford that is maybe the best deck in the format, which is Plant Link.
Mhm. Oh man,
Valkyrian, yeah.
I saw Gage playing that. Looked like ass.
Yeah, of course. Gage was playing it.
True.
Well, what was he
the
doing? He
deck
was
looked
just
sick.
like-
the deck
he-
actually looked sick.
He was doing Click Yes Turbo. Wait, was he playing it on
No,
stream
Josh,
like in paper?
he's fighting Josh. It's unfair. Josh is too good.
Yeah, that's not fair. Josh is fucking cracked. Yeah. Josh will
Yeah.
win the YCS. I could play
Josh
Plunder.
was like-
This
Josh
seems
was
like
like-
Plunder's time
Josh
to
was
shine.
like, "Oh, I don't have full combo," and then he proceeds to have like 99% combo, and Gage is like, "What the heck? You totally had combo," and he was like, "Well, I didn't do Hulk or Oregon."
Well, no, he's
"Oh,
never
okay,
gonna
dog,
do it.
cool."
So, I genuinely think Brave Plunder might be.
I mean, he's kind of cracked, right?
Oh,
Cause-
it might be
'cause-
insane. Brave Plunder might be crazy.
Because I was
'Cause
saying
10
to, I was talking to Alex about it, and I was like, listen, the better like just general Despia stuff is, the better Plunder is, because Mowork's so nuts against that deck, and I'm like, well, now there's really only the 1 or 2 decks that are playable.
So there was a deck that really shit on it, which was Sword Soul. Sword Soul just couldn't just go, yeah, I'm giving you no activations, fuck you.
Yeah.
But well, now you just token collect to them. They can't do anything about
That's
it.
true.
Because the main part was the Auroradon combo was the really cool bit, because you just went into Auroradon and they had to token collector there, otherwise you just made Baron and they couldn't do it. And then if they did token collect you there, you just used Auroradon effect and just popped it. But now, I don't know. I think Tenny Sword Soul is still good. And I probably think it's if I'll be honest, I expect it to take the YCS. If I'm
I mean,
honest.
it's crazy, right? They didn't lose
It's
anything.
crazy.
They got the new cards, and now
I'm
every other deck is way worse.
Also,
I was gonna say their natural counters like Pile, which could send stuff like a token for or into the grave, and then like Adventure Prank Kids and stuff like this is just dead.
Oh yeah, and they got another Desires, so now it's the deck's getting. The reason that Desires got
that's
limited
true.
Oh,
is
and they
now...
got Wall of Revealing Light too. Fuck.
True.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea that was ever banned. Why?
Well, because you can artificially set your life points to 1,000 for life equalizer.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason.
cool.
And
Awesome.
that was good enough. Well, now that there's 2 of this, you can search it with trap. Wait, no, it's a continuous trap, right? Yeah. No, so
yeah.
actually
We can search it with the new Shizu support.
exactly. No, why they're
Oh, yeah.
do you know why they're unbanning Wall of Revealing Light? It's because next unban list, they're unbanning last turn, right? And so
Self-destruct button.
yeah, and self-destruct button back to 3.
True.
And then I'm playing that until I'm dead. Wall is chat's right. Wall is kind of cracked with Dinomorphia.
Oh, that's true.
That's
That's
fun.
kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, down to
That's
1,000.
neat.
My opponent super polys into Masquerade.
Me when I put my life points at 1,000, so my +1 becomes a +1.5, and my opponent activates Long Wand in hand. Like, I have no idea how that deck is gonna live in a world where Tenyi Sword Soul is everywhere.
It's got Tenyi Sword Soul and it's got Branded Despia. But I feel so sorry for Dinomorphia players. They're like, oh, look at my cool trap deck that loses to all the burn in the
Anyway,
format.
anyway, chain energy. Go ahead.
I love that Masquerade just wins the game. Well, shit, I don't want to play Flu, but I feel like I don't have an option here.
Why don't you play Plunder Adventure? I don't understand. That deck is sick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All right,
Okay.
that deck is so fucking boring. I'm sorry.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love Plunder. Historically, I have loved Plunder in small
Yeah.
doses, but I could never one-trick that deck. It is so goddamn boring.
True. Every time we'd play, it'd be like, I'll
How
make
is
Blackbeard.
Flu not boring? Who said Flu
Pass.
wasn't boring? Flu is really boring. It
Way
is
more boring.
extremely boring.
But you win games.
Yeah, that is true. You do that.
Shifter? No shifter?
I don't
no
know.
scythe?
No. So, let's talk about Ben 10. Do we think Drytron? Yes, no?
2 Benton is really good, but I
Did
don't think
Swag
it
ever
does
publish
so
his
much.
list?
Oh, I wish.
Man. He was on to something.
So the problem with Drytron is that now they don't have Verte. They're in a very
Oh,
awkward
shit, you're
spot
right.
where-
Yeah.
I
was gonna
forgot that
say,
Drytron
no
was
bear
like,
plays.
"Oh, you know, I'll do ritual stuff," and then at the end of the combo, when you like have done, all your hand traps are gone. They go, "Okay, I'm just kidding. It's DPE time, baby. We making Dragoon."
Yeah, that was Dragoon was the real.
Yeah, basically. Well, it was. You really got a difference. There was every time it topped, it seemed to be that one Dragoon Drytron topped and one DP Drytron topped.
No one
But
could
I think
decide. It was like, no,
it's-
you need
it's in a
DP
very
for the
weird
draws.
Where it's like, it's great now. The deck is still quite good. I mean, it can search Lancia, which is quite cute,
Mhm.
and things like that. It can still technically size lock in a really really shitty way, like Lord of the Red shit, and it's horrible. But
Oh my god, they really
fact
don't have
that if you get-
ignitions, don't they?
yeah, if you get
Oh.
hand trapped, you can just end on like Linkaribo pass, and it's like, oh, okay, no Verte, I lose.
Yeah.
There are some hands in Drytron where I'm like, oh, if I just Ash here, the game is now over.
Sometimes you just ash their Zeta and they go,
Oh,
ow.
well, it was a good try.
I agree, Rin. This list sucks ass.
Actually, there's a good point here that because Difo's going to be legal, and now they've got rid of Verte, which means all the weird decks have stopped playing, like Mirror Jade and DPE. Predaplant branded is interesting.
What is
you're
Predaplant? They
already
banned a
into the tank, huh?
Predaplant, and you're like, yeah, we got to play Predaplant brand.
Yeah, we gotta play Predaplant.
You never made Verte.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually never make
Yeah,
Verte in the deck.
Because Branded Fusion locks you, so you just never made Verte.
All right, but we're focusing on the wrong thing. How do we break Night Assailant?
Yes. I
Um,
have no idea.
Prediction Princess. Oh, some Mystic Mind shit. Yeah, just ask Jeff.
It
How do you
really
feel
would
about
be
A
a
Hero
Jeff.
Lives?
How do I feel about it? Fine. You know, you could give Hero everything, and they'd fucking blow. You could say that Hero specifically can play 3 malicious, and it would fucking suck. You know how I know that? They do. That's Denier. That's the whole point.
You could give
My-
you could give Hero a Hero Lives in every starting hand, and it's still be like cool board.
Yeah, it could be a
Okay.
Yeah, my
passive,
fa-
and it'd suck.
My favorite MBTism is like you could give this archetype this card wins you the game, and it would still suck.
That was wrong.
And that's Hero.
What if? No, I'm like running through my head. I'm like, can I play Hero for this event? Fuck, no fucking way. 0%
No,
chance.
so bad.
Don't worry, I'm literally in the tank trying to make their Strike Brigade work.
I'm playing Plant Link. Fuck it. Can I learn Plant Link in a week and a half?
I'm playing Trishula.
Yeah,
I'm playing
probably.
Trishula.
I feel like Plant Link
Why don't we talk-
looks really complicated, but is actually really not complicated at all.
Play
Yeah,
Plant Link. Fuck it.
I mean, I learned how to play it for a bit, and it didn't take me that long, and I'm fucking stupid. Like,
Well,
I suck at
And I'm a moron.
Stupid.
I'm literally a fucking idiot, me.
Okay, now we've been talking a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, but what about mercs?
I'm
Why aren't we
literally
playing mercs
downloading
right
the
now?
every time the stream starts lagging, it's because the Hearthstone update resumes. Did you hear that Mercs got they got like a thing?
No.
Yeah. Did you know that in the PvP tier list
Yeah.
that Valera is S tier?
Whoa!
Wow. Whoa, that's crazy.
No, there
oh my
was
god,
like,
look at all these mercs.
hold up, there was news about it. Hold up.
That was wrong.
Why Hearthstone's new Mercs mode is like mac and cheese. Okay. XX Sham 69XX. Thank you for the sub. I missed a million subs. I'm sorry.
Can you
All right.
not relate those two, please? I
Yeah, no. So they were talking about Mercs. Let me see if I could actually find. There's a Blizzard update about Mercs where they're like, we noticed that you all fucking hate Mercs and it sucks dick and it's bad. So we're moving its update cycle to I think once yearly. And
Yeah.
what?
And they were like, all right, so the update cycle is once yearly. And one thing that people were saying about Mercs is they keep getting Merc dust for Mercs they don't have or like Mercs they don't give a fuck about. And we'll change that. And thank you for playing Hearthstone Mercenaries. And that's it, you know? Once an
Did you know that-
expansion. There we go.
Did you know that Carriel Rome is underrated? She's got massive late game heals that win games.
I've been
Oh,
saying
God,
this.
That's crit.
Who are your top 5 Mercs, Daddy? I'm talking Nazoth.
Nazoth.
Oh my
my
god. This
God.
is
Is
no.
Rag in
I'm
this? I'm not playing unless Rag is in it.
So
I think Rag
I
is
need
not.
to send this thumbnail in chat. Give me a
Alright, yeah,
second.
yeah. Oh
Man, I actually can't believe they banned Miamu. I mean, like, I get it, but like, that's
should've
killing
just-
the deck way harder.
They
than
should
I
have just
thought
like
they would.
banned one of them. They should have banned like Roxy's and been like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you, you
I-
get to draw.
The actual hit, if you want to, I think IMO actually hit Prank Kids without absolutely killing the deck off. I think you limit Doodle to 1.
That's an
It means you
interesting.
can't go double Doodle. You can't go double Doodle. You have to go 1 Doodle. Your combo stops there. You have to like it kind of forces you to play the Prank Kid game, and you can't be like, cool, I'll just make a million things and then make Bow Wow. Like, it doesn't work as well. But but the deck isn't dead, you know. Like, you can still play the deck.
Wait, hold up. You're really telling me that all 10 Nazoth event tasks have been data mined? Are you fucking with me right now? There's no way. All 10 have been data mined?
I
Oh
think
my
the best part
God.
about this is like the soy face is just he's got no soul in it. It's
Yeah.
a perfect encapsulation of mercenaries. There's no
No,
soul.
all right,
in
make
this.
make the
There
excited
really
face.
is just no heart in it.
Yeah, it's good enough. Put it in. No one's watching this shit. All right, these cards have changed. You forgot some rewards.
Wait.
Oh my god, I haven't played.
This is the best bat chest face because it's like it's not even as excited as the bat chest mode. It's like less excited somehow.
Oh my god, I have to do the fucking intro cinematic. The Year of the Raven was great. You played 4 games of Battlegrounds and watched 200 hours of Crip.
I do wish
Okay.
they could let us skip this shit. It's really stupid.
And now it's time.
Here are 800 cards you've never seen before. They've been changed. You can get dust
there's
for them.
there's
I love
literally
that,
I
by
am
the
just
way.
so far back that I could never ever like catch
I don't
up.
know. Why don't they just like if you're new, if you're coming back after like 6 months, just ignore that screen. Just
Yeah,
like who
just, like,
cares?
don't
Like,
tell
yeah,
you.
How would they know?
It feels like
Sorry,
have you ever
Joseph.
played Raid Shadow Legends? It feels like that.
Oh.
Like if you play Raid, it opens with like 45 of you being like, yeah, buy this. It's like buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this.
Get the exclusive Glorgon package, and it's like, no,
I gotta get that
No.
Glorgon package. Holy
I mean-
shit.
Oh my god.
I need that Gargalon package.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. How do you even play this fucking game? I forgot.
Sheep Blorbo till I Gargalon. Also, I'm reading the comments
there we
on the ban list thing, the ban list post.
Oh yeah.
So Stalaman Great full power and not even one harp horror.
That's
really?
so true.
What you have Orcus Konami?
You're telling me that Salamangrate is at full fucking power? I might as well just kill myself. What is going on? What is going
Well,
on? Where do these
there's
people come from?
There's literally a good meme in the comments. What the fuck?
I can't believe Peeps banned Meowmoo. That's crazy.
This is such a okay. I was doing mercs for the bit, but this is the most boring shit in history. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
This is the exact. You're doing the exact same thing. This is what you did last time.
An hour of
You
it
loaded
downloading
up
for me
and
to
said,
load it up,
I'm so
look
bored.
at it and be like, I'm sorry, this fucking sucks. You know how I feel right now? Like this.
It's like getting Ludovico'd. Can you imagine? Like, I'm being Ludovico'd into mercs. Like,
Every time I want to like rage at the ban list, it's like, right, mercs. Yeah, of course.
Oh my
yeah, this is
God.
the alternative.
Oh man. So what? Okay, let's check out some of the responses to this list. We've got from
Yeah.
Down with Imperialism. Konami needs to drop the ban list. I need Kaiser Coliseum and Change of Heart off the list and Engage to 2.
How did they?
You know what? I'm actually pro imperialism now. I've decided.
Oh, and then there's you semi-limit Ben 10 and Trickstar Light Stage, but can't release Colossus to freaking 1.
Correct.
I'm-
That is very correct.
I'm sending big
True.
hitmen to your house right now, T'Challa's son.
At Melfi Rabby 2, whose profile picture
Probably
is a big
racist.
Chungus.
Definitely
Yeah,
a racist.
definitely
Yeah,
racist.
this is
definitely
yeah.
racist.
I'm having
This is
mixed
like the,
feelings,
like,
but at last
K-on
the
profile
format
pic.
is saved. Awesome list. I wish they'd put Desires back to 3 and ban Toad. This is Gavin's roommate, by the way.
So true. Yeah.
No, Maxi? I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you.
But someone just bought all the secret rare Change of Hearts. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Any askers?
Great bands. Oh, this is a good one. What the fuck is Hauk, Riser, Red Rose doing at 1? There were lines that went through
Sure.
double Riser, but there were Hauk Dawn ones and Dawn's Gone. You would go TGU Graph, Cherub, SS, Rubik sends Smyger, Hauk, 001, Dawn, etc. SRD sends Snow, Smyger, Impact, Snow,
That was wrong.
Hauk for Impact, and then SRD, and then Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend, King Calamity. It's a King Calamity line? They were like, oh shit, someone figured out how to make King Calamity. Get it out of here.
Whoa, what?
What about Sun Avalon? Dr. Strange Jove. I know you're in this chat. You're here frequently. Dr. Strange Jove, I agree. What about Sun Avalon? What's going on
Why
here?
didn't they hit Loki? Why didn't they hit Loki?
He's literally a genius. How convenient that I pulled a
wrong.
Trishula and a Knight Assailant from the Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 box. This person is literally has purchased the Brooklyn Bridge. He's like, wow, that's such a crazy coincidence. The newest set includes all these cards they just unbanned. Wow.
I found,
Actually clueless, like literal clueless.
That's nuts.
I
Whoa.
found- I found a guy, not a rat, Rataji. Thanks for killing pure prank kids by extension, because clearly that was the issue with the adventure engine. So, have you ever played against prank kids? Fuck you. I hate
Pure
kids.
prank. Thank you for killing pure prank kid.
Bro,
I think prank kids deserve the hit. I didn't think it deserved the actual just like destruction.
Oh, we
that
do
is
have to. Yeah, we
Meowmoo
have
ban.
to. We have to pay respects here. Yeah, we'll play the King Scarlet song. Here, let me. Can we get like 200 people commenting 07 in the comments to this? Let's just ruin King Scarlet's comments.
Yes. Oh, I'm in. I'm all in.
Here, I'll put the link in chat. This is not targeted harassment. I love King Scarlet. Everyone be nice.
This is targeted positivity. It's just 07s.
chat, call him with duty head in chat.
Whoa. At this point, what was the point of copying these? Says player with 3 ulti Colossuses. I don't know, dog. That was a you problem.
What are
Stupid.
you, dog? I want whatever you're smoking because damn, that's that good shit.
Did they
Wait, it's
errata
like-
yada change of heart? Well, they errata nothing. They...
That was wrong.
It's like those people who buy like 3 ulti maxi for 600 quid, and they're like, now I gotta say,
It's an
Maxi is
investment.
not strong. It's like investing in Luna. Buy the dip, boys. I'm buying the dip.
Yeah. .0005.
At Diamond Dude Yu-Gi-Oh! Very cool to release the ban list 4 days from Spanish Nats and kill all the decks I could have played. There's no time to buy a new deck and have it arrive in time. I've already paid for transportation and the stay. I'm very happy about how you've decided to manage this. Well, I don't feel like they're actually very happy at all.
Yeah,
I don't think they're happy at all.
I think they're actually unhappy.
I'm in the same
Yeah.
boat, except the regional is in my town.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is... I
that's
don't know.
nice.
I said it in the video that I'll make after this, I guess. But it seems super irresponsible to do this the week of fucking Nats and 8 days out from the YCS. Like, what do you think we're going to do? Like, the people who were going to... What do you think we're going to do? The people who were going to show up with, what's it called? Sword Soul are fine, and everyone else is fucked.
Imagine my shock.
Imagine. All right, here. I'll be Tucker and you be Paul Joseph Watson. All right. What is going on? The new ban list takes many cards that we knew were problems. They've been problems in the past, and they put them to 1. What's the end goal here? I don't understand. Do you?
Imagine my shock, Tucker. What they've done here, the libs, they've banned the cards that we were using, the cards that everyone was using. The right were using them, the left knew they were there, but these SJWs, they just...
True.
They couldn't handle it, they had to ban Verte. I can't believe this. It's preposterous.
It's part of...
Now, I have to say, if you need deck building advice, buy Brain Force from Infowars.com.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The way I be sucking, they call me Brain Force.
Shut up! Oh, I'm gonna strangle you through Discord.
Good genes.
But Konami, they hate good cards. They see that we enjoy the cards, and that's not okay with them. They want us to play with their cards. I don't want to.
It's always said like in that way.
It's great. He really,
weird and
he
gross.
straight up talks like he's like, all right, so in my rhetoric class I learned then we're supposed to be like, do you want to? I don't want to. But he can't really do like human expressions or emotions. So he's always like, do you? I will, like fucking Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Do you see the war on the right? I don't. Like, he's great. I love him.
Like, do you want your kids touched by Verte? I don't. Like,
True.
Well, you see, this ban list was to bring back the Dragon of Chaos.
As an experiment, I did not release the ban list for 3 weeks, and I felt great. I released it and log on to twitch.tv/Farfa, and they're making fun of me. Why?
You see, if you'd invested in a meat and Xanax diet, you would know that the ban list is wrong. The best deck now is pure prank kid.
It's true. What? Why did we hit the pure prank kid though? It's like I see a picture of like the based deck, and I go, disgusting, and no authoritarian deck building will make me ever think it's anything other than degenerate. I apologize.
Sorry, no beautiful, no amount of authoritarian tolerance is going to change the ban list.
It's true. It's true.
It's so funny when he gets angry and he's like, "I'm sorry, everyone."
He does like the soy version of when like jacked up like energy drink guys are like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But he does like the version where he starts crying.
Wrong.
It's great.
He's like crying over like the death of the economy, and it's like these kids, they have no motivation. They're being ground down by the mega machine of apathy, and it's like, and it's so bad, and it's like, he sounds like when like Kermit loses Miss Piggy. And he's like,
He does the like. All right, we got some good ones here. No spellbook of judgment still. That is correct. You are right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry, the three people who care about that, fuck off.
Mambo doesn't even play anymore. You know, sorry.
Just play Sky Striker. Come on, look. Multi-role is just better judgment.
I agree. If y'all think Scapegoat isn't going to be abused, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck, buddy. I mean, if I knew a deck I could play Scapegoat in, I'd fucking do it.
Oh my god, a
play that
one-card
shit
access
immediately.
code. We don't have any of those.
Yeah, it's nuts. You only have to wait a turn and, not summon anything.
Not.
Did you react to the
die,
new
not,
list?
'cause
Wait,
your
there's a new
tokens
list?
can't.
New list. Oh my god.
Ooh, this is a good one.
The combat spell to 2.
What if I told you this changes nothing? Is the Verte
What?
forbid, because you can still technically make DPE with Fusion Destiny. This is a great.
Oh, good luck.
This
dog.
is a wonderful one. This is a truly
That's
amazing. tweet.
awesome. Good luck, dude. No, good luck. Just hard draw Fusion Destiny.
No,
People
no.
did that for Red Eyes all the time.
You don't need
Clueless.
to hard draw it. What you need to do is you need to extra Foolish Burial Alba Renatus, and then wait a turn.
Yeah.
And then you can search Fusion Destiny.
Yeah,
You can extra
yeah, now
foolish
we're
burial,
talking.
Chimera Rafflesia, right? That's the play.
Oh, yo.
Uh,
Search Super Poly.
Reading the effects, why was this banned in the first place? Twan, you're gonna find out. You are gonna find out.
Oh my.
Oh, I
sweet-
just saw this post you sent, Rebby. This is great.
I am freaking the fuck out right now. When can we have a ban list this impactful for Master Duel? What? You didn't have... What the fuck? They put Roxy's to 2. What are you talking about?
Conquer's at 1.
Yeah.
The format is so different.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is because they released Sword Soul. I mean,
Put Sword Soul in the game.
Does this mean we can
hold on.
finally get rid of Eldritch?
Hold on.
I just don't want to see any more Eldritch
me-
players.
let me
It's just-
I know.
the fuck?
We've got to stop. We've got to stop having decks that are like, this is a combo deck, but we also play Eldritch cards for some reason.
I just don't understand it.
It was
Man.
so bad. Oh, he wins the grind game, and it's like, what? You just scythe lock them. You don't need a grind game.
I will say that nothing will ever peak the cope that was Cyberus Eldritch. It really took a brain genius to find a 40-card shell that could consistently, through multiple hand traps, turn 1, make the Scythe Lock and the DPE, turn 2, kill him with access code, and decide, know what? Let's play 50 and put in 10 cards that do nothing. Let me just put in like a fucking vanilla and then 8 cards that only work if you draw the vanilla. Just unbelievable.
It was just so funny. It was like, there you go. They're great for the grind game, and also you can pitch them for souls, and it's like,
You know what they were fantastic for? I played the deck at locals a bunch of times, and I shaved Eldritch cards every time. I ended up on like 8 total. They were great to board out of. Because in like game 2, I'd just be like, okay, fine. We can take all these out and we'll put in the targeted harassment, you know? It was super annoying. That's why I wanted to play the Libromancer version, is because, you know, they can't be worse than Eldritch.
That was wrong.
Oh my god, Ease has it
Yeah.
right. You know what we do now? So we play Eldritch. We normal summon Keeper of Dragon Magic.
Yeah.
We discard an Eldritch spell or trap, and we search Fusion Destiny.
Yo, that's
Holy shit.
so bad. That fucking sucks.
Weren't people doing this in the Fusion Festival? I saw this like live.
I don't know,
Live
I'm
took a
never doing
reaction
that shit
of
again.
me.
I
Oh my
don't know. I was playing Invoked Thundra DPE.
No,
so...
I was playing against Invoked, and
Right.
this guy went Dragon Keeper of Magic to get Fusion Destiny, and it blew my fucking mind.
So, people just left when I put Royal Rare Colossus and Royal Rare DP on the field.
That's whoa, that's so lucky. Holy shit.
Both of them were crafted, and I was like, well, I guess I have to keep these now.
Anaconda, cryy face. My Sacred Beast deck is dead.
No!
True!
No! What do we do?
Let's is
Jeez.
Simo's video
Why-
up yet?
I just don't understand why they would do this. Why they would make, even if you were going to do this ban list, not only you did this entirely huge ban list immediately, you made it go into effect immediately. You did a bunch of hits immediately that were huge and changed the format in a big way. And not even like to be like, oh, this will go into effect in like a week. No,
Holy shit,
it's
chaotic
like
tempo, that's
now.
crazy.
Can you imagine people who are getting ready for locals today?
It's unreal. I'm like still thinking about it.
Rin, thanks for the 10. The upside to the ban list is that Magic finally won't be worse than Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. Ah, come on.
Hey man,
they've suffered enough.
Oh, this is, yeah.
I love that
I-
like every month Magic lives on like 2-month cycles, right? The first month they'll be like, we are releasing the gayest Magic card yet. And then the second month is like, it turns out that we had Activision Blizzard tiers of sex pestery at our location. And then the next month they'll be like, now the gayest card of all time. And then the next month it's like, it turns out anyone who was LGBT at our offices we weren't paying. You know?
story post. Story post. This planeswalker is trans. Also, we funded death squads.
Our bad, you know, we've all made mistakes.
Whoops.
Upper echelon are all members of Atomwaffen. We didn't realize.
Yeah. We thought that we were sending pre-release kits, but in fact it was weapons. Whoops, our bad.
Whoops. Anyway, did you see the new Bears card? It looks awesome.
I will
Yeah.
say I'm buying the Bears card, you know?
I
Here's
know.
Here's some gay fat titty dudes, and also the new law post is just protocols. We've just
Let's
reprinted
go.
protocols.
I will say Magic's great because the funnier than the fact that this keeps happening are the people who work there and then are like, I cannot believe it. This is not our company. And it's like, what, you only worked here for 1 month? You didn't see what happened 2 months ago? Like, what do you think happened? Vlad says, what do you think about the list?
I thought it was pretty boring.
What
I
is-
wish they
was there a
released it a
list?
week later.
Yeah, I wish they had, you know, like, done this at a time where people aren't going to be fucked for gnats. Enjoy gnats, by the way, idiot.
My God. Yeah, sorry, Vlad.
It's like it's Irish Nats. There's going to be like 5 people there. It's fine.
What are you going to play?
I
I
saw-
imagine you were going to play Branded Despia, right? Aren't you actually quite good at that deck?
Vlad's post was great. It was like, you're all getting baited. Just kidding. I'm the clown. It's sold out. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, I'm just taking the piss because there was that Derry regional that had like 48 people.
It's sold out.
be
What
fair-
do you mean? Yeah, of course. Oh. Are you still doing
Irish Nats, yeah.
the Masochist
Yeah.
Banlist tournament? Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow.
See, I know the results, and
I saw
Chat,
there was a
you-
deck making a deep run that was a little frustrating as hell.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Who's casting, by the way?
me,
Me.
Yatalock, Yatta one.
Yeah, Yadalock won. No, if I'm not mistaken, probably the deck that won was the Cyberstein FTK. It was Empty Jar.
Yeah.
True.
Did Wind Up finally do it this time?
Yeah, this time for sure, Copium. It's frustrating because I do really like the Auroradon hit, the Verte hit, the Hawk hit, the Meow Moo is fine. There's just a couple of things I fucking hate. I think that the Change of Heart is going to be really boring. I think a lot of these hit, like the Shooting Riser hit, is nonsensical. I don't understand why they moved back a bunch of these cards that were at 1 to 2. And I think it's super irresponsible to release it 8 minutes before, Vlad has to get on a flight to Ireland.
It's terrible. I think it makes this ban list way worse in its responsibility.
Yeah, Vlad, absolutely. And for what it's worth, I'm gonna be putting up the video as soon as I click end stream. So,
well, good luck, everyone.
Does anyone want to send me a UDF and a recital Starling
Oh.
and
I'm
Wow,
like, well,
that's
what
a
am I
lot.
gonna do with my normal summon? You know what? Actually, now that Verte Dagda isn't the play, we're gonna have to reconsider Ghost Trick, folks. We're gonna have to. Stop.
oh, we're gonna play the main deck monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
It-
Mookie Ghost.
Instead of making Verte Dagda, all we can do now is set Skeleton.
Yeah.
We have.
Oh, Vlad says I've
we've
got
some
both you
stuff.
can borrow if it's for UK Nats. It's for a regional, right?
Oh.
Have I ever told you? Have I told you when UK Nats is this time?
No, what is it?
So usually we get it like we thought it was going to be in like Liverpool or London or Manchester. It's in a place called Templeborough. It's some random fucking like tiny town in Yorkshire. I'm like, what?
I like the way you like spit the name of it, like Yorkshire. Fucking
Well, it's just in the middle of nowhere. It's like it'd be like if they hosted
Sheffield.
if they
Vlad
hosted.
says it's in Sheffield.
Oh, it's close enough to Sheffield. Is it not Temple? It's Templeborough, isn't it? Have they changed it now?
Look at this. Hold up.
I have no idea. I trust you.
Look at this. Okay, you see the doggy? She has taken a big doo-doo shit, and she's now sitting on top of it to prevent me from seeing it. She ate a
That
brownie and
is
she has diarrhea.
funniest.
And I'm like walking around and she's just like, oh wait, nope, there she goes. Nope, she was just tricking me. Never mind, I was being tricked.
Oh,
You've been pranked.
you've been actually pranked. Did the dog poop? I saw
What is
poop.
going on?
I saw diarrhea. What is going on?
The dog ate a quarter of a brownie. I thought chocolate was supposed to be toxic to dogs, but she's fine.
No,
What is going on?
Was it one of your special brownies?
No, I would never do drugs. It was one of Jillian's. Listen, okay, cause she's not here, I'll shit talk my wife. Listen, Jillian will purchase like snacks and food and just leave them around. And then because for some reason she purchases them, but she doesn't like snacks or sweets. And then I'll eat them, and then she'll go, "Why did you eat that? That was my sweet snack. How could you have done this?" I'm like, I'm sorry. It's dangerous to leave that shit out around me.
You see,
And I'm a little peckish.
Oh,
See-
I'm a lot peckish. I've put on the weight, buddy. All through
See,
COVID, I maintained the same weight, and in the last like 5 months, I gained 15 pounds.
Shit.
that's how I know I'm trans because I do the same thing.
You buy
Female
little
trait.
snacks and then you just leave them around.
Yeah.
And then someone in the
Actual
house
female
eats
trait.
them. Yeah.
I'm gonna come to your house, like unhinge my jaw like a snake, and just eat all the shit you left out, and then leave.
Do you know what's really fun? Everyone says like, "Oh, I gained like 15 pounds over lockdown."
COVID.
I lost 85.
85. Oh my god.
I was fat.
That's
Oh
crazy.
wow. You
In,
stopped
like, a
eating all the
ye-
little
that's
snacks that you left
insane.
around, right? That was
Yeah.
I went from I think it was like 220 to like 138.
wow.
Whoa.
That's female trait though. Men don't lose weight
True.
like
That
that.
is pretty female.
True.
We just don't
True.
want to.
Oh, quick. While you're here, Danny, Did you
Mhm.
make a decision? Did you pick? Did you
Did I
pick an
pick?
outfit?
I did. I have to go shopping for it still, but
What
I
is
did.
this?
I think I'm pretty much gonna get that. I was figuring out what I'm wearing because I'm heading to a wedding in Hawaii.
Oh, you're going
So
to.
Hawaii's
Did you see the Hawaii
yeah.
stuff?
So no, I mean I think I know the water shortage, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That sucks. But it's still gonna be Hawaii, baby.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
do
Ezra
nothing.
Miller while you're there. You gotta take him down.
Cruising for pussy time. Let's go. Lads on
True.
tour.
Yeah, no hose, absolutely none, zero. It's like the wild, wild west, like a little dust bunny or whatever it's
Yeah,
called. I
you
forget the
open
name.
if you unzip Danny's pants, like a little like
I'm
a,
always
a
doing that.
tiny gnat flies out of his foreskin, like when you open up a wallet
you
and there's nothing in
stop?
it in
Like
cartoons.
like an empty wallet. I know. I'm
Yeah.
imagining the scene. Okay, no, I get it. Like I get the joke. Like that's what happens.
This is why the
Yeah, no.
Mercs cast is dangerous, folks.
Because
Alright.
we objectify
I'm
men.
glad everyone's question marking because the joke missed so hard.
What is going on?
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if the joke missed because I get it, and it makes me upset.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not joking for chat. We're just trying to irritate
Fuck
Danny.
you, chat.
No, so apparently in Hawaii, a lot of this is just from what I've learned from my friend that like Alohan shirts are actually pretty formal. You can actually wear them kind of like everywhere, and they it's nice. But the wedding attire I have to do is like resort dressy. So like I have to it's like nice business casualish. So
You have to look like a guy who's going to sell you a scam, essentially.
yes, absolutely. I'm like, please buy Luna. I'm begging you to buy Luna. I need this to go back up.
How are we feeling about crypto at the moment, guys? Should I buy the
Ooh.
dip?
I think you should buy the dip. It can't. Listen. So Luna went down 99%. That means it can only go down 1%, right? So if you buy it now, it's got nowhere to go but up.
It's only a 1%
Oh, yeah.
loss. There you go. That's a great risk tolerance. I can
That's
not
how it
lose
works,
money
yeah.
here.
I love chat. Holy shit, he's right.
I do like. I think the good outcome is that all crypto is destroyed forever. But I think the bad and more likely outcome is that Ethereum and Bitcoin survive after losing like 3/4 of their value
Yeah.
or whatever, and then it just goes back up slowly over the course of the next 8 years, and then it does it again,
Yeah.
and then we repeat
Yeah.
it
Yep.
every 8 years, like every other fucking asset, and then
Yep.
then we all fucking burn out in a nuclear explosion in 2090.
Let's go.
Ethereum might die though because it's so intrinsically tied to like OpenSea and NFTs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So it's losing a lot
Yeah.
of its liquidity in all of the NFT stuff. That's so funny. Like everyone
Yeah.
realized that making their exclusive members card into a funny picture online just was a great opportunity.
I am a
Well,
little
Konami
fucking pissed off.
unbanned Konami
Um,
unbanned Monkey Board so that they could
Yes.
sell
Monkey Board Apes. Wait,
and apes.
he's literally a bored ape.
I'm gonna change my profile picture to that and be like BAYC
Oh my god.
1488.
I'm gonna commission an artist to make like the board ape, but it's Monkey Board.
Wait, that's actually a really funny bit.
It's
I
awesome,
bet someone
right?
else has already figured this out. This is too good to
Damn.
not.
I want that.
I know a really good artist you could commission.
Yeah.
I've heard she's done artwork for this channel.
She
she's-
actually
Oh,
is
true.
full.
He's on a break though.
I was like, hey, I need help, and she's like, I can do it late May, and I was like, all right.
She's too busy ultimate raiding. That's what she's doing.
She's on a commission break right now. She's doing a bit of mental health break.
Yo, big money, Michelle. Let's go.
If you have a monkey board and 3 slurps, it's literally 3 monkey boards. That's true. Is there like a Performapal slurp otter or something? That would be so fucking funny.
I mean, when I see Joker, I think slurp.
Stop! Shut the fuck up.
Shut up!
I'm
You only need 1 wavering eyes, 3 slurp juices, a monkey board, and you're in.
All right, this has been a really insane back half of this stream. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna upload my ban list reaction and gas it
Alrighty.
everything. But I do
Sorry,
want to. Sorry, go ahead.
I just really didn't want you to play Master Duel. That's all.
No, yeah, it's boring. But before we leave, I do want to leave us with this amazing tweet from @thequartering. This is just so good. Discussion with my wife as she watches Our Father. One of the women found out it was her father who was her OBGYN. Disgusting. My wife was grossed out. I was like, actually, if someone's handling my sac / doing a prostate exam on me, I'd prefer it was my dad. Who agrees? Thoughts? The response, this may be a fundamental difference between men and women. Women, they don't want their dad to be touching their junk, but men, they do. That's what...
I don't want
Matt Watson was right? Oh my god! I can't believe this.
If there's someone doing my prostate, I don't want it to be my dad, but I do want it to be my daddy.
That was so
Oh
easy.
my
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
I'm in love with my dad.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying.
There's just so many. It's one of those tweets that you read and like all of your synapses fire off at once and you go, there's just so many things you can do with this. Wow. It's the fusion destiny of tweets. It's like, wow.
It's actually the Verte of tweets. We had to ban it.
Yeah, this shit should get banned. I'm gonna say that.
Dude, get his prostate covered by his dad.
Oh,
I gotta go to work.
Goodbye, everyone. Fuck all of you.
Goodbye.
I'm throwing you over to someone who's online. Thank you for doing Mercscast too.
Alrighty.
Yo, the ban list is out. Hey, who the fuck is on? Who the fuck is on? Oh, Farfa's online. Oh, Card Circuit's online. You know what? I've hosted all of them already. Who have I not hosted? There's a lot of VTubers. What the fuck? Why is everyone a VTuber these days? All right, I'll just throw you over to Farfa. Oh, we're gonna raid. I'm trying to get that achievement. All right, let's get 100 people in this raid. Wait, let's get 100 people in this raid. Wait, let's get 1,000 people in this raid. Okay, let's get to 888. All right, ready? No? Yes? No, that was 889. Okay, let's get to 900. Okay, we did. Now let's get to 901. Now we're back to 898. All right, we'll just do the 900. Okay, dude, let me get... There we go. Whew.
I don't know, bro.